No, he's just doing that on his own. I don't have Joy-Con drift. He's just doing that on his own. Hello, everyone. Praise Good here. Welcome back to more Katamari Damacy reroll. I'll probably substitute in or drop the reroll here and there. Just know this is the original Katamari Damacy. And also, just address the elephant in the room. Yes, I'm playing Nintendo Switch version, although it was evident by the first episode. And that's actually everything we've got there. Last time all we did was do the tutorial for the game, and now we're gonna get into the actual game here. So let's make another star. Hello, Kingly. Magangdang Tagali Po. If I'm mispronouncing anything, I probably am, you can correct me. I'm trying, man. I only speak English and some Spanish, I'm dumb. Have you ever been to the Philippines? We stopped in the other day before yesterday. We hope that you can visit during the days rolling, like that's possible. Oh yes! A royal present for the hardworking prince. That's what we were thinking. While playing catch with your present. And it went down to earth. Just felt earth. Must be around somewhere, so roll it up while you're at it. So, the royal presents, and this is where I get to talk about my plans for this series for the rest of the series as well. There's a royal present on Earth in almost every mission, excluding the tutorial or tutorials. So, sorry, I'm trying to get my thoughts straight. So, the whole thing is, with the first go through of a level, I'm going to keep things kind of like it is now. I'm going to be just talking, yammering on about something. And if I happen to get the royal present, cool, I get the royal present. If I don't, I'll do a second run of the level where I will focus on getting the royal present. I do have a guide available to me that I will be using, but not depending upon at least the first time around. So I will know roughly where a present should be in each level, but I won't use it on my first time through when I'm talking with you guys. Anyway, that aside. Today you'll be rolling inside the house. The Katamari should be, let's see, around a full 20 centimeters. We can believe in you for 7 minutes in Earth time. But any longer than that, and even the king of all cosmos can't be expected to wait. This is time limit, and this is important. If you do not reach the size limit necessary to beat a stage within the time limit given, the stage will still end, but you'll still have to redo it to beat it, and the king will be very cross with you. I'm not sure if I will show that off, because I don't think I actually had that issue on my personal playthrough with this. But just know that it's terrifying, and if I don't show it off, I will tell you can go look it up. It's terrifying in almost every game, and really makes you not want to fail a mission. Even because you go from very happy, chill, relaxed rolling to comparatively the 7th layer of hell. We look forward to a nice Katamari, Mini Prince. Anyway, we're off. Also, the music in this game is fantastic. So, this game of Katamari Damacy. What's my connection to the game? How did I find out about this game? Like, I'm missing everything, Pachinko Balls. What is my everything associated with this game? Well, oh boy, rats pushing tangerines. Well, Katamari, I came across it the same way I came across a lot of my weird games. Is I followed a person. I was following. Can I pick up pencils yet? Can I pick up pencils yet? Pencils, shoot back out. Yes, I can pick up pencils. It's gonna make me very lopsided, but it's also a decent size right off the bat. Okay, we're gonna leave it at that. But you kind of see the issue with picking up pencils. Give me shogi tiles, please. Pencils. Not big enough for races yet. But Katamari as a game was, it's weird. It's really weird. And I found it because I was, much like you guys right now, I found it by watching... Mouse Express. I found it by watching somebody else's playthrough on, like, all tops. And... oh, I can't pick those up. I thought I could pick up parts of the controller. It's a Famicom, by the way. I found it because I was watching somebody that I had grown to like in the YouTube, and not being able to pick up that, whatever that is. Looks like mints. Oh, can I pick up these? Yes, that's good size. I found it because I was watching somebody that I enjoy as a creator, and it was like they started playing this, like, this game's weird, and I watched more. It's like, oh, this is fun. Okay. So what happens in these screens when the screen stops like this, goes full opaque and then becomes slightly transparent, is it is unloading assets and then loading more assets in. It's much more noticeable in, I want to say, like, disc-based versions of this game, most notably the PS2 version. But if the screen never just stops and freezes at a point like this, it's because it's loading and unloading assets. This also gives you a moment to kind of breathe and re-center yourself on what you think you want to do with the game. And then I found out that this game's, I can't pick up the shrimp. And then I found out this game series kind of had like a sequel, a trequel, trilogy. There we go. I can't pick up anything. What did I pick up? I picked up an arrow? Well, that means I can pick up erasers. I hit something. Yeah, that's the thing with living things. So, we are now big enough to pick up snails. Don't go outside yet. We're now big enough to pick up snails. Yes, I understand, King. I'm well aware. Thank you for spelling it out for me again. Anyway, I'm gonna go up on the table. Which is a little hard to do, but hey, there's stuff up here on the table, like some omu rice. Anyway, but this game is weird. I want to say that, like, Bandai Namco, when they first got into it, Happy New Year! God, this game is so strange and I love it. Bandai Namco, I think, kind of just tried it and kind of, tried it as a throwaway game. And then it just picked up because it was, it was chill, it was fun. And most people ate it up because it was chill and fun. Anyway, can I get, dang it, I got too big, I can't. I got too big and I know I picked up my only way across that table. I have to wait a while. Anyway, I think we're good enough to go outside. Something I should say, though, is we just picked up those barriers. By the way, if you ever want to keep track of anything we're picking up, look in the lower left corner if you want names of items, but some of it's going to be going so fast that you won't be able to keep track. Anyway. 20 centimeters? Perfect. And if the screen stays translucent, yeah, it's translucent the whole time you are going through. If it stays transparent like this every time you're going through a stage, it means you hit the size quota. And you still have time to mess around. Substantial, yet goes down smooth. But actually, we would like to have a bigger, nicer Katamari. We'll leave you to your work then. So yeah, we can just kind of go. So something I should mention, because living things will become a very prominent thing from here on out. Ooh, we can pick up tangerines. Now first things first, because I looked up the guide. There's our royal present. I hope you didn't blink because it was right there, but when you do get a royal present, take a minute and gather up some stuff. Gather up a few things. Oh boy, I picked up plants. Take a minute to pick up a few things to get it nice and nestled in there, because you can knock your present out once you collect it. And if you knock it out and don't notice you knocked it out, well, then you just don't get your present. And I think I've kind of talked about almost everything with this game. But yeah, now that we've won, we kind of just get a chill time. Like, we can go for perfect. Go up. Like I said, rolling up stuff is a little awkward in this game. They kind of fix it a little bit, I think, in the second game. I don't know. I actually haven't played We Love Katamari yet. But yeah, once you are big enough to pick up some stuff in one area, go back to the previous area and try and pick up some more stuff. You'll be surprised what you can all gather. Can I get those books? I get books. Thanks. Anyway, now I've dulled the sound for you guys, so it's not as ear grating as it is for me. Because that's kind of half of what I have to do as a content creator. I've dulled some of the sounds you'll hear in this game. Or I've dulled most of the sounds. But anytime you hear what sounds like a car speeding off effectively, that is a living creature realizing that they are no match for you and are taking off at the speed of light, and are taking off to avoid being rolled up into the Katamari. Now, not every creature will do this. Not every creature will do this, and sometimes even non-living creatures will do this. But there also comes a point where... There also comes a point here and there where, while you're going throughout your adventures, that eventually some creatures will just be like... Or at some point, creatures will just be like, well, you're big enough now that you're so big now I can't get away. I'm just going to accept fate. And they just let you roll them up. Ooh, plates. I think I've actually kind of gone over everything. Like I said, inanimate and animate objects kind of exchange properties of what is living and not. Sponge. That's another thing with this game, is that, like, every time you play it, you find something new and weird and interesting with it. Like, no, even though everything is placed the same and it looks like a hoarder's mess, there are no identical playthroughs of Katamari Damacy. Just because everybody will play their game differently. Oh, hey, look, we're on TV. Anyway, I think I can... Oh, I can't pick up fences yet. Can I pick up plants? I can't pick up these plants. Sad. Anyway. I guess the only other tip I can give you while we're rolling eggplant... Only other tip I can give you at this point in the game is... You know... Try and look for large collections of things next to each other. Like, large collections of fences, large collections of bricks, large collections of fruits. You know, look for large amounts of something in a spot. That's the quickest way to get more size quickly. Don't go from place to place willy-nilly, just like, oh, I think I can pick that up now, or maybe I can't pick that up. I'm gonna sound insensitive when I say this, and I don't mean it as such, but don't go ADHD on yourself. Just stick to the straight and narrow. Have fun. Enjoy yourself. Don't worry about being perfect with this game. If you can't get something right away, try again in a minute. You probably will. You probably will later on. I'm just boring to watch this whole time. We'll zip back to space now. With Royal Rainbow. 36 centimeters, 4 millimeters. We are moved to tears by the size of this thing. This is so incredible. So even though there is a minimum size to get, that doesn't mean that's like the I'm talking school grades, I guess at this point. That's like the D- of Katamari. There's no actual ranking system, so to say, in this game, but based on what the king says, dictates how close you are to a fantastic rating. I'm not going to go for those fantastic ratings. There are a couple levels where you can get something extra for doing something specifically, and I'll talk about them when they pop up. If they never pop up, I'll talk about it at the end of everything. But just know, based on what the king says, kind of dictates how well you did. If you get We Are Moved to Tears, he's actually impressed. Happy, happy, so happy. We want to turn it into a star right now. Here. This is our royal present. Guess what? Guess what it is? The thing that you collected the most of is stationary things. My, Earth relief is full of things. We will now release it into the sky. And this will be kind of the trend for things, is now that I've given the... I like how I said school grades, and you got that. Oh, right, this part.
So ろそろ出発しますよ。はーい。
臨時ニュースです。星空が突如なくなってしまいました。原因は現在調査中とのことです。
Jumbo Man! So here's the part about the... I'm going to address this elephant in the room really quick here is that's the only part about this game that I think people don't like about the remake over the original is they took out the really campy, almost terrible English voice acting from the original game. I would say if you guys want it that badly, I could probably go back at a later date and record all of those cutscenes for you, but those cutscenes are definitely out there on YouTube. I would implore you to take a minute, go see those cutscenes for yourself and realize what I mean by, say, campy, almost horrible English voice acting. Like, it gives the game a charm. Anyway, before we move along, let's see what our present is. We get a winter scarf. So, all the royal presents are equipable items. Future games fix this a little bit, but in this game you can only wear one royal present at a time. So we'll wear a winter scarf. And I'm kind of going all over the place with my topics. So that cutscene that happened, that only occurs at the end of Make a Star levels. There are other types of levels, which we might start seeing coming up in the next episode. But that's going to do it for now, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching this episode of Katamari Damacy. And come back next time when we will probably make a zodiac sign. Let's see. It looks promising for it. Anyway, I'll see you folks then. Take care.